In this video, I'll draw isoline 7 using Fusion 360. This has by far the most interesting things going on. This face corresponds with this plane, so I'll click on that. I'll start with a rectangle, and I'm just going to take a wedge out of the top of that rectangle. Okay, so here I've got a square that is 2.5 by 4. Sounds good. I'm going to hit rectangle, or R for rectangle. I'm going to make sure I'm at my origin point at 0, 0, go up into my positive XY coordinate plane in the Cartesian coordinate system, all that good stuff. 2.5 is what is the Y dimension, and then I'm going to tab over to the X dimension, which is 4, and return. That's cool. Now, there's a lot of ways to do this. I kind of like to set up some points here, there, and there, and have some intersecting lines that I draw upon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do create a point, and I'm going to click it here. It doesn't matter where I click it. I'm making a point there and there. Then I'm going to define where they are. So I hit D for dimension, click on the corner and the corner. I look over here, 3/4. That's good. So I click on that one time, 0.75, return. All right, dimension there, and I don't click anything to drag it up. I just push it up, click it, and then 0.75, return. Okay. Now I'm going to use this construction line, and I'm going to hit construction, go over here, create line. I usually will use L for that. And then I'm going to say I want it to go down here. I'm going to click starting there. I really don't care how long this thing is. I do care about the degree. So that's good enough. Run it long. It's good outside of the rectangle. Then I'm going to tab to the degree. This makes you do a little bit of math. It's 45 degrees. Basically, this is all supposed to add up to 180. So 180 minus 45, I think, is 135 degrees. So I'm going to click turn in that 135 and return. Now I get a dashed line there. That's good. Now I'm going to hit L for line. Click here. And then again, the length doesn't matter. The degree does. Now I do have a direct degree. It says it's 37. I want a 45. And I'm going to hit return. Now I'm going to get out of construction. That's important because when you do press pulling and things like that, it won't recognize the construction line. It's not supposed to. This is like kind of like doing a construction line when you're doing a 2-point perspective sketch or something. It's a light line that you'll end up drawing over. It's a reference line or point or whatever you want to make. You can do it with anything. Okay, good. Get out of there. Hit L for line. And then I'm just going to do there to there and there to there. And now I have that shape. I'm going to finish the sketch. Now, even though these are showing up, they aren't going to go with my extrusion. That's good. I'm going to hit E for extrude, and I'm going to go in this direction because that makes sense to me, and tell it I want to go that way. Depth is 1.5. Again, I've said this before, but if you can type in fractions, a whole number, a space, and then a fraction. I have to do negative 1 space 1/2. That can be really handy at times. It wasn't there, but can be. Say OK. Good. Now I'm going to bring it home. It's exactly the same orientation as this. That's how you know you did it right. Looks exactly the same in orientation and kind of general shape. And now I'm going to save this as isoline 7.